Hey everybody, good to see you. It's Al here, and took some time off because I was sick. Oh, just been so busy lately with trying to get caught back up with work. But I wanted to come just do a really short stream with a game that I'm pretty familiar with. Here's Sonic 2. I'm playing on my Xbox One currently. Man, I just miss this game, and I kind of feel like everyone, well, not literally everyone, but a lot of people are playing it now. So it just got me in the mood to play myself. I've also been thinking a little bit of just um, my own history with this game. I don't even know what hit me. Um, just because, in a sense, I think that this was my first game. I can't be too sure about that. This stream is only gonna last about an hour or so. Um, what's interesting about this first level is that you can get all of the Chaos Emeralds, but I am a little bit out of practice with the location of all these different check marks, because in this game, as opposed to Sonic 3 and Sonic 1, and I haven't played Sonic Mini yet, but I think you get into the special zone if you have 50, I believe, 50 or more rings. So let's see if I can get Supersonic. I mean, I haven't done this in forever. This is like impossible to do if you have computer control tails, I feel like, too. Um, if you have a competent player to human, it's not bad. But the AI, it just, I don't know, tails lag so much. So if you like jump or try to move out of the way of the bombs, tails is just right there to connect to the bomb and eat it. And it's just like, oh, he just keeps. I love tails, but he just keeps you from making any kind of progression. And it becomes a race. It becomes a race not only against, uh, I guess, the clock in the sense of going down the highway or tube or whatever this thing is. Oh, that was really close. Um, to get, oh, I got an achievement to get the emerald, but also you kind of have to be sure to get all the rings before he can, Tails can, or otherwise you're just kind of screwed. So back to what I was saying before. This is my first game, kind of. I was a young child, and I have a late summer birthday. So what that meant was, ooh, came really close to getting that at the wrong time. What that meant was that, because school had started at the time that it did, I could have started school when I was 4. Oh, I'm gonna get this shield just in case. I could have started school when I was 4, but my parents held me back till I was almost 5. Um, good thing I got that because I didn't even see that enemy. So I could have graduated high school when I was like 17, but I graduated when I was 18. So I'm not exactly sure what that decision was. Um, my mother did tell me that she just wanted me to stay home another year, but Uh, I don't know exactly, but I did. Oh shoot, wasn't paying attention at all. it's I did end up going to school the year after this game came out. So that last year of kind of being home was a lot of me playing Sega Genesis in this game. Not enough rings. Shucks. And the reason why I've said this twice already. The reason why the other thing to that maybe that's how I should phrase it was I got to spend a lot of time playing playing Sega Genesis without having to go to school. And because I got this with the system when it was a packing game from like 1992, which I think is one of the reasons why I got it. But the other actual game I got was Mickey's World of Illusion. Now I can't be too sure, but I think this game was from what my parents have. Oh, dang it! You can hit off screen by those things. From what it's oh shoot! I'm so bad at this. I'm so out of practice. uh it's like I the child of, well, I would have been 5 at the time because my birthday is like right before the fall starts. I think the reasoning was that I got the Mickey game and that my brother got the cool edgy Sonic game. But the day that because I got this on Christmas, the day that I got it, I remember my parents were trying to set it up, and then specifically it got down to my dad, and my mother's side of the family always comes over, or always used to come over. Things are different now because I don't live with my parents anymore. But they used to come over for Christmas Day. And my uncle, who also had a Sega Genesis, he got my cousins a Sega, and is part of the reason I think maybe why my parents got a Sega Genesis. Was there helping set up the game. And I remember, oh shoots, along with that setup, they're having trouble because I don't remember if composite was an option back then, but it was before I used composite, so there wasn't composite component S-Video, way before the years of HDMI and the HDR HDMI that we kind of have now. So what you had to use was the AUX cables, and I just realized I didn't have the desktop on, so you haven't been hearing any of the game. Sorry about that. But it's because before I started this, I was getting a feedback loop, and I wanted to make sure everything sounded okay. But now you can actually hear the game too. But it was the excuse me, the AUX, the coaxial, I think it's called, cable that fed in from the cable coming in from the outside to the television CRT box itself, and that was how you got television channels, cable television channels, back from when I was a kid, before everything was digital and before like streaming services, or you could kind of sign up for what programs you want, like Right now I have cable, but I don't have it through that. I have it through an app. But basically, yeah, you're hardwired into the excuse me, hardwired into the cable that way. So this used the same input to get the RGB signal. And I just remember before getting the splitter that has the little switch, you know, you can go to game or switch it. It's a switch, but it was like a little teeny thing that you had to get your fingernails into to open. And before then, just every time I wanted to play Sega Genesis, it was always the thing. And the very first time, you know, I was like a little kid who didn't know anything about how to connect inputs or anything. So going back to my uncle who had the Sega Genesis, well, he had to help out my father a lot, and both of us, my brother and I, were both like, you know, Daddy, we want to play video games with Sega and see what all this is like. Cause I think maybe I had seen Sega in video games before, but not in the sense of like experiencing them. And I think my brother had at my shoots. I keep missing this. I'm so bad. Sorry. At my aunt and uncle's place, because they always had like the cool technology. They had like a bunch of DOS computers and talking about getting Windows on like a bunch of different floppy disks. This is before even Windows 95, you know, the big one. Oh, you stinker. Shoot. Well, I missed that one. Maybe I can go back there with 50 rings. And of course. Oh, shucks. Oh, the time ran out. Well, I think I got bit by that prawn anyways. But eventually cutting back to, God, I'm really bad at tangents. Cutting back to what I was saying, it finally got set up, and I remember seeing Sonic 2 on the screen, and you know, it's still kind of impressive, or maybe that's just my nostalgia. But I remember seeing the game, and I think my uncle was trying to play it because he had actually played Sonic 2 before. So he was trying to play Sonic 2, but was actually doing worse than me, which is hard to believe because I'm doing pretty bad right now. And then I think my dad, maybe my dad tried. I don't remember exactly. Like I only have one specific memory of my dad playing Sega Genesis. And that's not it. It was some other time I'll get into. Some other day, some other stream. Maybe I'll even play that game. But he gave it to my brother, and my brother had just turned 8. Because his birthday is right before Christmas. And he kind of bobbed around, didn't know what to do. So finally it was my turn. And it was like, you know, let's see what you can do. But I don't remember playing it. Like, I don't even have memories of me holding the controller and like, you know, kind of like, I am a little kid trying to play video games and I'm just pressing the buttons real fast. Not like much has changed in that regard. But I have no memories of that. But I do remember Sonic 2 specifically being on the television, seeing Emerald Hill? I don't remember. Everyone always calls the first level Green Hill Zone. regardless of the Sonic game, but I think in this one it might be Emerald Hill, or maybe Sonic 1 is the one with Emerald Hill. I think Sonic 1 is the one with Green Hill. I think this is Emerald Hill Zone. So that was that, and then I remember like the next time when I actually have memories of me holding a Sega Genesis controller, like the real thing. That was playing Mickey's World of Illusion on Sega Genesis. So that is the definitive memory I have of my first video game. But I think this might have actually been my de facto first game. But I as much as I remember seeing this for the first time, I don't remember playing this as my first game. And my memory from back then, from like 1992, is just so shoddy that I don't think that's what actually happens. And just kind of thinking about that and setting the stage kind of what I want to talk about with just my history of gaming, I would like to further expound upon that in like a meaningful way where I'm not also half distracted by the game as I'm doing it too. So that's why I was really nostalgic to play some Sonic 2 today. And the best and easiest way for me to do so, because my Sega Genesis, my Sega Genesis that I own is a Sega 3. So what I originally had with that packing system, I had the Master System 2. And I had that for a very long time. And just from so much use, I assume just from so much use, because I played so much of it. It died one day. And that was before I ever held my first soldering iron, or was curious about the inside of things. And another kind of tangentially related thing was that when I was even younger than that, like 4 or 3, I had this Gumby tape. And I just, I just remember like one day it broke and I got super sad. And you know, it's that same frame of mind. I was 7 or 8 when my Sega Genesis broke. So like I said, years before I held my first soldering iron, or was curious enough to even kind of understand how electronics works. So, and my parents don't know anything either. Not that they have to. My parents aren't inclined with any kind of tinkering, whether it be electronic or mechanical. So, I guess I didn't find other checkpoint. I think there's 1 or 2 that I missed, but the point being, yeah. Also, it is a multiple zone. The point being that you can get supersonic in these first 2 levels before you can fight the boss, and I think there might even be some extra ones that if you miss 1 or 2, you can still get it. But I don't know. I've never been able. Oh shoot! I've never been able to do that to get supersonic before. Yeah, so usually I get supersonic when I'm playing this around Casino Nights. That's another thing with these Sonic games. It's like you want to be fast, but if you're not careful, the enemies, environment, you know, everything is pretty much out to get you. But that comes with replayability. And in my heyday, I was pretty good at this game. And by my heyday, I mean like after I graduated college, and because the job market was so bad back then, all I really did was all I did back then was work at a grocery store and play. Sega Genesis, N64, PS2, GameCube games after work. Gosh, that seems so long ago. Like, it wasn't even that long ago, but it feels long ago. Like, it feels like half my life or longer ago. And this year coming up, I have my 11-year anniversary graduating from college, or if you're in any other part of the world, university. Man. See, I'm going to be 34 in a few... Oh. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm going to be 34 in a few... Well, actually more than a few months. At the end of the summer, I'm going to be 34. There you go. So, I was only like 23-ish? Yeah, that makes sense. Math. Addition. Simple addition. But it just... Man, I don't know. Something about when you get into your... I've always heard this, but like... Something about when you get into your 30s, you just chill out a lot more. And time both goes by faster and slower. And like that's compounded with, you know, being alive in a pandemic where this past year has felt like a month at points and like 10 years at points. Yeah, me replaying these classic games on that. Oh yeah, going back to my original point. I had a Sega 3 that I played these on. I played them on. I got a CRT for my room. Kind of. Oh shoots! I knew that was there. I knew that was there, and I made the mistake. But I kind of got a CRT for my room. Was CRT in my parents' basement where I did most of my gaming when I was younger. Shucks. Maybe I should just die. Maybe I should just take a death. Because... yeah. Lost too many rings. But I brought that into my room and I had a Sega Genesis 3. And it was because I had the Model 2. And I had that for... not too long. But still longer than... Oh, that was just unfair. That's not fair. For a better part of 4 years. Almost 5. And that broke, so my parents got me a refurbished Model 1. And that only lasted like a little more than a year. That thing was like worn down probably from like a pawn store or friend's garage sale or something. So what I got afterwards was I had a N64 at that point. So it must have been 1998. Probably later, so probably around 99 or 2000, I got a Model 3. And Those things are probably the most cheap, but it's lasted me. And I think, granted, part of that too is that one, I wasn't playing Sega Genesis games as much, and two, the fact that I guess that's the same point, just in different words. Just the fact that I wasn't playing Sega Genesis as much, you know. The shame, perfect. The shame in that is that you can't connect a Sega CD to it, so I'm kind of stuck playing just Genesis games. Now, I never actually got a Sega CD, but I always thought they were cool. One of my friends had one growing up before I moved originally the first time with my parents. And then I got a 32X like a year or two after it came out. So this must have been like right around the same time that right before I got a N64 in 97. So I think it was 96 that I got the 32X. If that makes sense in the timeline. No luck. Getting better, but still no luck. But I gave my 32X to my friends, my good friend at the time. Kind of my only friend at the time, too. Because he had a Sega Genesis. This was not the friend that had a Sega CD. This is different friends. And he wasn't able to get an N64 or any other systems. Just because of like, I don't want to share too much because, you know, I don't want to talk for other people and their experiences. But he had some things going on, so. Oh shoot, he didn't have many games, and I knew that he wasn't going to be getting games or system or anything anytime soon, so I remember my parents said to me, you know, it'd be nice to give your friends, well, I'm gonna say his name, your old 32X now that you have a N64. And in a way, I didn't want to get rid of it because, you know, still to this day, I don't like to get rid of my video games unless I have to. But I thought it over, like, more than that initial, like, just no. I was like, yeah, I'll give my buddy my 32X, and he was very thankful, and it was cool to share some games. I had the Star Wars game, I had the Knuckles Chaotix. And I think I had some other game, and that was when 32X games were really cheap. So I remember when we went to drop it off, we also got some other. Oh, see, I didn't want to do that because I knew there were more rings. Well, Time to Fight Robotnik, but we got another game for him, and it was just really sweet. And, oh shoot. I guess an early time of me being, why am I missing? There we go. Just sharing toys with friends. And if I had to do it again, I definitely would. I don't remember if it's, I think it's hits related. Yeah. Okay, so I did enough hits to defeat him, but if I only hit him once that time, he would have come out again and shot his drill. And excuse me. Oh god. Sorry about that. It's gotta be because of my allergies. But getting back to my point about Robotnik, that drill comes off and it shoots out, and the first time that ever happened, I was super surprised. I was just like, "Oh, that was ouch." That was me not looking at the screen. That was me not looking at the screen again. It was just like a maybe my first troll. Definitely my first troll with a video game. Like, that's not supposed to happen. Oh, I thought it was faster than I was. That me there being hit by the pickle. That's what I've always called it. It was just because I thought I was faster than I was. But I should have known to stop for a second. But that drill thing was my first in-game troll. It's like, that's not fair. That's not what you're supposed to do. All right, let's see. Hold on a sec. Just the window, I think. Yeah, I think maybe I was missing a little bit of the top, so I'm gonna move this over in OBS. Yeah, that's good. I think maybe I was missing a little top of the screen and the side of the screen had that blue barrier. I just want to fix that. So right now I am looking for a zone or a checkpoint to go into the bonus area. Now for the blue pickle. Oh no, I went too far. I think I was supposed to go down there. Thanks, reminder. Been on for 1 hour. I've only been live for half an hour though. Just working on all the kinks, because actually I haven't. I love that with the Xbox One, and I assume because I'm going to get the Series X, I assume with that too you can just live stream right to your PC. Really nice quality of life thing they allow for. I think the PlayStation 4 does that, but I don't know. But that's a really cool thing, just stream games to your PC. And it's obviously in mind for something like this, where if you're going to broadcast online, it just makes it that much easier. Don't need a capture card. Though I think maybe and this would be way down the road too. Sorry, oh jeez. I'm just full of coffee today. I think maybe down the road, like when I get to be a partner or if I ever get to be a partner with Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Being able to stream in 4K quality, or being able to stream in a better quality, because right now, oh perfect, bonus song. Right now I think I'm locked into, I'd have to check the statistics and everything. I think I'm locked into a certain frame rate and video quality, and whatever it is, I know, or at least I think I know it's less than 1080p, which is less than 4K, so it would still look nicer just because of, you know, the scaling, but it doesn't really matter. Like I don't need a 4K capture card right now when I'm just not gonna be able to stream in 4K anyways. Like I buy 10 just like the last time. I suppose when it comes to things like YouTube videos, like outside of streaming, maybe, but I don't know. that's a thing for like 2 to 3 years from now to reevaluate. As of now, this kind of live streaming to my laptop and capturing it through OBS that way, or my 4K pass-through, so not actually 4K, but pass-through 4K mirror box capture card. It's fine. That's all you need. I think if things got serious within the next year, maybe even the next 6 months, something I might actually want to invest in is those little what are they called? It begins with an M. You plug them into the HDMI out, and it upscales that way. Because I have a retro tank that I do use, and I plan to use for things like when I get to GameCube. But for right now, that's all I really need too, because the signal's only gonna look so good. So I'm really surprised just talking now I got through there, because I've had so much difficulty with this game today from areas that I haven't previously, just because I'm a little bit distracted with talking. But like, that area when I was a kid was so deadly. It took me so long to get through there. I absolutely love this boss, because watch this. Yes, that's a mechanic that only Sonic can do. If you duck down when he drops the hardened sledge on you, your spikes break it. Man, I didn't get any Chaos Emeralds, but I got through that zone pretty easily. And that zone was just too hard for me. the first year that I had this game about. I don't think I got to Act 3 until late 1993. Excuse me again. So coffee say. Late 1993, almost 1994. But I think maybe some of my friends had, because I had seen more of the game. Oh, this game has Grounder from the cartoon. I just bopped them, but it's red color Grounder. And then Flying Egg Zone, which is towards the end of the game, has Scratch. I don't know if anyone watching this would remember that show, but I absolutely loved it. It had Julia White, who's also the voice of Urkel from Family Matters, which is another show that I love. But I remember every day after school going home and watching UPN 38. And UPN 38 had Sonic the Hedgehog. And I remember my friend saying to me, "No, you gotta watch Mighty Morphin Power Rangers." And that was on Fox, maybe? I don't know, it was on a different channel. Remember, I was like, "No, I gotta watch Sonic. No." But I did later watch both when they started to do reruns, and the show was on at a different time. But that kindergarten, that first year of kindergarten, the first year of school was like, "No, you gotta watch Power Rangers." And I watched Sonic the Hedgehog instead. No, can't do that. No. Does anyone else remember being a little kid like that and be like, "Oh, stop, you can't do that. No. Wow. Somehow even less rings. And I felt like maybe I was doing a little bit better that time too. Shoots. Looking at the time, like I said, this is gonna be a short one. I didn't have for a full hour. But I just wanted to come back on and stream and say hello to anyone who might be out there or the people lurking. And to just get into practice of streaming too, because I'm still at the point where I need to work on my quality, just get practice in. And it's been a very unusually busy Saturday for me. Because I probably would have stepped around 7 or 8 and gone to like 9:30, 10:30, maybe even 11. But I think today I'm gonna stop around 10:45, so maybe another 10 minutes or so. Let's see if I can get into bonus zone again. That was close. That was close too. Let's see if I can get another Chaos Emerald and if I can beat Robotnik in this level before I head out. Oh, shoots. Man, I apologize then. It's gotta be allergies. Because I just dusted in here and, you know, I've taken my antacids and whatnot for my GERD, so I must just be a little bit dry from, you know, going about my day and at the end of the day with, you know, everything in the air. Hooray for spring! Oh, I'm so sorry. I could have gone through that a lot quicker if I didn't think that maybe I could get into a bonus zone to get another emerald. And if I was playing on my own, I definitely would have gotten through it a lot quicker. That was bad luck. Oh, this bottom area can be deadly just because of your need for oxygen. And the fact that I'm not paying attention as well. But it's good for rings. There we go. Oh shoot, I think you have to come down from above to get those. Oh shucks, that was because I lost my momentum. I don't think I'm gonna get another Chaos Emerald. Maybe. Yeah, I gotta get some more air. Got it. I knew I wasn't going to die there, but that was really close. I played this game enough to know close calls. At least for stuff like that. Not for not for you know, all the hits I've taken from either being rusty or not paying attention talking. I don't want to say, I don't want to apply that. No, I'm not that good at this game. I am severely out of practice to do a claim like that. But in the sense of like, will I know if I can get oxygen or not? And it's close call. Oh shoot, I missed it. Oh, this boss isn't too bad. You have to be very careful. Oops. If you're on the bottom, just... Oh, missed it. If you get the bottom one, to just go right underneath so the flames don't hit you, that one's too high. Or if you have any other one, you can either hang out or jump up there. I overshot it. Oops. That was me not paying attention. Because if you're not careful, you can get hit by the flames. Perfect. Got him. Boom. Release the animals. So I got the Rick too. Ding. Casino Night Zone. Probably my favorite. And this is also where if I was playing more seriously or on my own, I probably would get Supersonic in this zone. And this is also the first zone that I ever got Supersonic in. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, so because this is the, well, technically 360 version, playing on Xbox One, you can save anywhere. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to save. And I'm going to call it for tonight. You know, just really short stream. Just to get kind of back into the swing of things. But, you know, still nice, still fun. So, thanks for watching if you're out there, lurkers, whatever, on YouTube. Appreciate you coming out and watching me come back, even though it's very short. Oh, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I am just going to look for someone to raid. And who's on right now? Good question. You know what? I probably should branch out with who I raid more. But at this point I'm still so small. And this is such a short raid that I think I'm just gonna raid what's this name? Surfins again. Because I love surfins. But I'll get better at it, and especially when I have more of a following and more of a, you know, just raid to build off of. Yeah, so let's do it. Let's raid Surfins. I'm just on my desktop. I want to make sure I can get Surfin's name so I can sign up for the raid.
Kind of a kid from South Park.
Alright. Raid the channel. Oh, you can just pick it this way now. That's nice. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Peace out. Take care, everybody.